Hi, my name is Victoria Sosa, and my presentation is going to be over budget funding for animal care facilities. Have you ever seen that sock dog commercial where they talk about how the dog that is on the screen was abused or mistreated by their owner and then go in to try to get you to adopt a dog? Well, over 2.7 million animals are euthanized due to people not adopting enough dogs and due to animal care facilities not having enough funding. The purpose of this presentation is to persuade you to help animals that are in true need. So the problem today is that animal care facilities do not have the proper funding that they need to keep their facility running and to care for all of the animals that are on the streets. They do not have the funding to expand the facility for all of the animals, to feed all of the animals they take in, or to pay for all of the vet bills, which leads them to euthanize a dog or to leave them out on the streets. According to OBI.org, if these facilities got a little bit of tax money or a little bit of money, it could help them save animals' lives. It could help them feed these animals. It could help them get the vet care that they need, and it could make our lives a lot safer. According to DoSomething.org, all of these animals running around on the streets could possibly cause humans' lives danger. Not because these animals are dangerous or anything, but simply because these animals may run into the streets due to being frightened by something, and they may cause us to get in an accident because when we see an animal, the natural response is to swerve. Well, if we swerve, we may hit another car, or we may hit a tree, or if we stay in the lane, we may kill the dog, which would cause damage to our car and possibly cause us to crash once again. I feel like if a little bit of our taxes went to something that went to these animal care facilities rather than going to things that we truly do not need, it would help save a lot of animals' lives, and it would help families find their pet, and it would help families be a lot happier, because I know that a lot of families without pets aren't truly happy because their kids want a pet, or the wife wants a pet, or the husband wants a pet, but they cannot truly find that pet that is meant for them. If we put some of our taxes towards these animal care facilities, it could help them feed these animals. It could help them pay for the vet expenses of having to treat these animals that have been abused, mistreated, or starved and left to die on the streets. And it could also help them expand the facility so that way they can take in more animals. The way we can get the word out there to the world is by informing our friends or posting on social media about animal care facilities around us that truly need the help. I know that the New Braunfels Humane Society, if you donate $1, they are perfectly happy because that means they can help one more animal. Even though it's $1, they can help one more animal. According to a GoFundMe.com site around a animal care facility, if they even get a cent, they are happy because it means that they can save one animal in need. It means that they can go towards building their facility like they need it to help all of these animals. It could go towards buying all of the animals the food that these animals need, or helping an animal live, because if they can't pay for the vet expenses, they have to euthanize the animal or they'll go bankrupt trying to pay for these expenses. So we need to get the word out there. And then once it's out there, we should take this problem to the state to try to get them to put them into the tax bases instead of us paying taxes for something that we truly do not need and we do not use. This is a need for us. It will make our lives a lot safer. It'll make families that have always wanted a pet happier because they have found their forever animal. They have found their forever best friend. And it's just, these animal care facilities really need it because the people that work there care about these animals, and it breaks their heart to have to put an animal down. I am asking y'all to get your iPads out or your phones or your laptops and go to aspca.org and donate at least $1 to them, because they are a animal care facility in Texas that helps abused and mistreated animals. It helps them find their forever home. It helps them live. They pay for all of their vet expenses and all of the food expenses that these animals need. But they also need help to expand their shelter and to pay for these things, because eventually they will go bankrupt due to people not pitching in enough. So I would appreciate it if y'all would please go there and donate at least $1. Animals deserve to be treated how we are treated. They deserve to be loved and nurtured, and they deserve to live. We have no right to put these animals down, and neither do these facilities, but they have to, because they do not want these animals to suffer, but they also do not have the